Hey everybody, got another update for you. To be honest, not a lot has happened in the last day or so. We're now at, what is it, Wednesday morning? Thursday morning? Thursday morning. So we started this account on Sunday. I haven't really even spent a lot of my resources from today because I am currently locked behind this arena mission here. I was hoping to get this done, level up an artifact to 16, and then press on in the campaign and make some progress that way. Because I think I actually need my boots level 16 to get past this current campaign stage we are stuck on, which is the boss of Godfrey's Crossing. But yeah, this I just refresh the arena every 15 minutes, and I can't get enough fights to actually get through this arena mission. But hopefully we'll get it done. At the end of the day, no matter what, we'll blow our energy and just work on food, which we need to do anyway, so that's fine. Another thing, I was going to actually go ahead and claim my Genbo promo code. I was originally unsure whether I actually wanted to do that on the account. That's part of the Prime Gaming drops here. I was a little unsure whether I actually wanted to do this, but I have multiple copies of him on my main, and I know a lot of other people doing free-to-play series are doing it, and I figured, you know what, why not? Like, yeah, sure, this kind of purpose of this account is to, like, highlight a lot of, like, rare and uncommon champions that we can use, but to be honest, like, nukers are not really... like, whatever, like they don't do anything that interesting. They just deal damage a lot of times, so there's not a lot of like rare uncommons that are super interesting there. And you know what, like, we're also going to really need a void champion to get some of the missions done and stuff in the future, so I figured, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to claim him. But I can't do it until I think I'm supposed to enter the prime code in the promo codes region, but since I just used, when I went to do that, I remember there's other raid codes I could claim, so I claimed the raid Rhonda code right here, which I'll go ahead and claim that, which gave me a bunch of energy refills. So that actually makes me feel really secure that we will be able to blow through all these missions that require energy once we get there. So I'm not particularly worried about that. I'd really like to get through some of these like void keep missions and stuff. And then the other thing I'm thinking about is we have 2 missions here which require ascending a champion. I think that's the first one. It require ascending a champion to level 5 ascension. There's that one. And I want to say there is one more in here. Yes, this one here. And so I'm torn about the fact that I don't really want to level up any rank 5 champions right now, other than the food I'm going to use in making my shield guard 6-star. So I think I might actually just spend the potions to level 5 ascend my food and just get those missions done when we get there. So to do that, I also need to farm a little bit more potions. And since I'm going to do that anyway, what I was thinking is I would level up some green food, which are these guys. And then I can use them to get those missions done, and I can also get the superior potions I need to get my Deacon Armstrong done. So the other thing I'm going to do is I decided I'm going to go ahead and book my Deacon Armstrong. I think that will help me get through that campaign mission that we're a little stuck on, so I'm going to do that now. First we're going to ascend him once. Oh hey, we got a champion challenge. What do we get for this? Silver. Cool. And then I think we'll need to farm some more superior potions, but hopefully I'll do that while I farm the rare potions. I think I need 30 to get both those missions done. Oh, actually we have 30. Oh, for some reason I thought I needed a little bit more. Okay, never mind. We're actually good on that. So maybe we won't worry about that ascending Deacon quite yet, but I will go ahead and book him. One of the main reasons I want to book him now is actually to try and up this chance of landing the decreased defense, because when I get to level 35, which hopefully we might actually do today now that I got that extra energy from Rhonda, I want to be able to place this as often as possible in Tag Team Arena so that I can get those clan missions done. The other thing I did is last night I farmed in the campaign at 12-3. I think I farmed 12-3 normal. And I picked up a couple of Diabolist. The reason I wanted Diabolist so bad is because one of those clan quests is to place increased speed in Tag Team Arena, and she can do that for me with 100% chance on her A2. Oh, she can't. You can't see it right now. I also have a couple of War Maidens that I can hopefully use to place the decreased defense for that quest as well. And like the reason we're booking Deacon is because he can also place it. So I'll make 3 teams, and then we'll put like basically a War Maiden, a Diabolist in 2 of them. We'll put Deacon in the other one, and then we'll put like a couple of low-level champions, one of them with like a little bit gear that can kill the enemy, and then we'll just look for like level 1-star teams that we can just get that quest done. And I'm hoping that if I don't have any gear on like a War Maiden, she won't insta one-shot, and she can still place decreased defense, so we can try and get that quest done, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, anyway, that's once we get to level 35. So I think for now, we will go ahead and book the Deacon. Since I have those extra energy from that refill, from that promo reward, I think I'm going to actually try and progress a little bit in the campaign now and see if maybe I can farm. Ideally, I would love to get to the point where I can farm Palace of Aravia on Brutal. I'm not sure if my 5-star... my 5-star shield guard will be able to do this or not. Oh wait, 12-6 down here. I hope he can, in which case I can pick up some speed boots, which would help just to getting, like I said, like some really basic arena teams for 3v3 that can just get those clans quests done. So if I can get, speed boots on some of my champions so they go first, that would help. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. It's pretty slow going. I'm just checking the arena every 15 minutes, and I'll let you know if anything interesting happens. I'll see you later. Cheers. I'm an idiot. I didn't actually show you guys the booking process. I don't know why. I didn't actually click the books in. So we're going to start... Honestly, Deacon's the only epic champion I'm going to be using anytime in the near future. I guess other than maybe Gembo. But we will go ahead. I think I could honestly just dump all of these books in because this requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this requires... 2, and we want to have all these completely maxed out. So we're really hoping we skip the A1, which we did not. Actually, we did. Oh, wow. That was great. We got all 5 books. Wow. That's fantastic booking, because we really don't care about this. I mean, at some point I will, actually, for like my clan boss. So honestly, maybe I actually do just want to book the A1, at least up to the point. No, even the last book gives me debuff chance or leech chance. Yeah, honestly, we're gonna want all those books for the leech, but we really would prefer to get them here first, because that's gonna help us in the short run, which we did not. So oh well, it is what it is. I'm happy to get this booked out, lower the turn, or lower the cooldown to 3 turns, and then we'll get a little bit of extra stuff. So cool, got the Deacon done. I'm gonna go try and progress in the campaign a little bit, and I'll see you later. Hello, my friends, we're back. We've made actually a lot of progress today. So where we're at, we just had the daily reset on our 6th day of being in the game, which is why our energy pool is so full, because we just claimed that energy. We also finally managed to finish this mission in the classic arena. Getting the 50 bronze, silver, gold medals, that was a huge pain, but we did finally do it. It took like almost 24 hours of just like refreshing constantly. So we're done with that. Now we're going to be using our energy to burn through the rest of these missions as quickly as possible. Honestly, so what's going to happen, we're going to get up to this lesser void mission. We're going to get that, which is going to be nice, because as much of the void keeps we can get done before they get locked, the better. And then we're going to hit upgrade 2 champions to level 50. I was really torn about this because I really don't want a second champion to level 50. I want to get my my shield guard to level 60 first. That being said, tomorrow we are going to pull Rhonda, and I actually am fine because she starts at rank 5. I'm actually fine leveling her all the way up to level 50 because we're going to want to use her anyway. She's probably going to be my next 6-star champion, and so that won't feel like too much of a waste. We'll level her up. It will slow down our getting shield guard to level 60 slightly, but that's not a huge deal. Demon Lord should be pretty easy. Again, we talked about this. We'll have to feed champions. One good thing is, since we've been busting out so much of the campaign, we should be able to finish this pretty easily, and then we'll get stuck in another arena mission. That being said, I'm going to focus on building some teams that are going to be a little bit better in arena so I can get that done a little easier. Yeah, and we're chugging along pretty nicely. The one thing I need to start thinking about and start working on, I probably won't be able to get to this mission in the next 2 days, but maybe. We'll see. I'll probably dump a bunch of brews. How many brews do I have? I'll probably dump a bunch of brews on my Rhonda to help get her to 50 as fast as possible. Yeah, I have 51 magic brews. So we'll dump those on Rhonda, get her to 50 as quick as possible to get that mission done. So that'll help. But I don't know. It'd be great if I could get through that this Spirit Keep mission. There's basically no way we get to. Probably this would be a little tough. Although maybe we can get that done. There's another arcane mission. I probably won't be able to get to that in 2 days. We'll see. We'll see how far we can get. I know at the very least I'm going to get stuck on this step, upgrade for Champions level 50. Honestly, I'll probably be stuck here for like a week, maybe a couple of weeks, because I'm going to focus on getting a 6-star before I end up taking 4 Champions level 50. It's just not worth it. And that's where we're going to end up. I also need to think about, I was going to say, getting ready to fuse Justiciar. So I'll have to farm some of the copies of the champions for him. Farming copies of rares is going to be a big thing going forward pretty soon here. I just wanted to push as much of these missions as we could so that we didn't have to worry about waiting for the keeps to unlock. That's pretty much where we're at. A couple other things. We have done enough of the... Okay, so I pushed further in the campaign on hard. I did get kind of stuck here at Godfrey's. It was kind of a pain. It failed it like 2 or 3 times before I actually beat it, but I ended up beating it just by leveling up some gear a little bit. Took these boots to 6-star, and then I kind of re-geared my Deacon a little bit to make him tankier, and Kale a little bit. So anyway, we busted through it, and then once we finished that, it was pretty much smooth sailing. I just ran a solo shield guard through the rest of these parts of the campaign, with the exception of the bosses. So we 3-starred all of that, 3-starred all of this. One thing I realized is that I kind of actually do want these brews, because that actually is a decent chunk of XP. So that's why we 3-starred up to get those brews, and we're going to have to do it for the Arbiter missions pretty soon. I did a little bit of 3-starring of the normal campaign to unlock those brews as well. And then we've been pushing on Brutal. So we 3-starred most of these except for a couple of bosses here and there, but I mean most of these are fully 3-starred except for the boss. A little bit of trouble on a couple of these. Actually, this boss in Jordan Forest was kind of annoying. Any of these magic dragon bosses are kind of a pain because of my shield guard is the negative affinity. What I really wanted to do was to push to stage 5 of Valdemar straight so that I could try and farm a defense rank 5 chess piece, and I got super boosted. I got it in like my first 3 drops, so that is going to be my next piece of plus 16 gear, which we are actually going to level up right now. So hopefully this doesn't cost too much silver. Oh, sweet. We 2-tapped it. Wow. That's amazing. I got 2 pieces of plus 16 gear for like less than 1 million silver because we also took those boots up. So honestly, this build on Shield Guard is looking pretty solid right now. I had amazing rolls on my Divine Life where we got a triple crit rate on the weapon. And decent rolls on the shield. So at some point I am going to replace all this gear, probably with gear I farm out of the Nightmare campaign, and then I'll move this over to my Kale or something. But I'm like, when I get like a triple roll, like 17 crit on a weapon, I'm like, oh crap, I kind of need to use that. That being said, we can make up for crit if we get you know, a 6-star glove. Would be an extra 20% crit on top of this, and then maybe we'll do some Artifact Ascension as well. Either way, that's where we're at right now. Stats on him are looking, you know, pretty good, reasonable. Finally got that 6-star chest and its defense, so that's a big upgrade in terms of the damage, and now he can actually perform in arena a little better. What I want to do is farm some speed gear so I can make an arena team. Like, the thing about arena teams is, assuming we're just trying to go first and nuke the enemy down, we only really need, like, we can use super low level champions. So I could use like a literally a Diabolist with no levels, like a raw Diabolist, just throw a bunch of speed gear on her so she goes first, and can get my team to go first. I do really want to get the Deacon Ascension so that we can do the turn meter buff and the decreased defense. So I might end up farming those potions anyway for that. And then I probably am going to drop a little bit of gear, again, just like some random speed sets on one of these Windtalkers here. This guy gives increased defense. Oh, my storage is full, so I can't take him out. Anyway, he gives a 60% increased defense and a 20% heal. So I could have an arena team where basically Diabolist at no stats goes first in nothing but speed gear. She pushes us into Deacon, who then speed boosts us again and puts decreased defense. Windtalker drops the increased defense on the shield guard, and shield guard nukes him down. That's kind of what I'm thinking, and I basically have to do no investment other than just farming speed sets and putting that baseline gear on them, and that'll help clearing my arena, or make clearing my arena a lot easier. Let's go ahead and collect this. We need to farm stage 3 of Fire Knight, so I'm going to start just dumping energy. Also the Force Keep. I'm going to dump my energy on this, and then any extra energy is going to go into... I'm not sure if I want to farm either speed boots or farm the boss itself to try and get full speed sets. I might do a little bit of boss farming, and then once we have a few full sets, switch over and try to farm some speed boots. I don't need to go that fast. I mean, just a champion with full speed sets is probably going to make him faster than my shield guard. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. And yeah, things are chugging along, so hopefully that'll go pretty well. We've got a lot of energy to blow through today because we've got that 500 energy. I'll probably go ahead and just burn these as well because I don't think I'm going to need them, other than to get through these missions. Like, we're basically going to be able to blow through all these missions until we get to... oh, I guess we can only get to here until tomorrow. So, I don't know. We'll deal with that when we get there. But yeah, probably use as much energy as I can, and we'll just make some good progress on that. But, oh, we're also about to hit 35, which I'm really stoked about, because that's going to unlock Tag Team Arena, which is going to let me start pushing my clan quests, and then maybe we'll jump into a new clan where I can start spending that clan gold. But, yeah, all right, I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.